Thought I'd bring this back because I don't know. I need some kind of like filler content. Obviously, there is something we have to do before doing anything else. It's back. The Atlanta clown is back. We have to activate our containment procedures immediately. We can't let any of the park patrons near it. There, so that it doesn't spread. We have to have extra measures as well. Rest assured, if this thing gets out, well, we will have a second coming of the Atlanta virus. We have to have another layer of security after this one. Now hear me out. It's gonna look suspicious, but trust me, it'll work. Trespassers will be shot on sight. Okay, there's a deterrent. So nobody can actually get over here now without risking potential consequences. I see that it's already started to spread to outside of the park, but that's not really our concern. Like, what matters is what's within it. We're also going to need a distraction over here. Everybody, Captain Falcon and the Winter Soldier is out. Why are you looking over where that suspicious wall is? You gotta go to the movies. Wait, I don't think that was such a good pitch. We're gonna need a backup plan. You can get balloons here. You can get free balloons. Everything is free. And don't forget about the toffee apples. Those you have to pay for though. And as another layer of caution, we're just gonna like hire a bunch of security guards. We're gonna need a lot of them. They all need to be over here. We need an entire military right now to ensure that the people of this park are protected. I've hired at least 14 of them. That should be sufficient. I think we're gonna like. There we go. So people know what's going on. Items at balloon 1 or 2 cheap. Yeah, because it's supposed to be. We need something big to prevent people from noticing this. I don't think a movie theater is gonna be enough. We're gonna have to build a coaster. No, you see, it's only a coincidence that this is pink. Because they're going to think that this is part of the attraction, when in reality, this is actually a very dangerous creature. Look at this, I made an S. And according to the people of Krypton, this means hope. You want to know the true purpose of this park? It's a laundering scheme. We're trying to acquire funds so that we can have better means of containing it. And the best part, no lines. You don't have to like wait at a line. It can just open immediately. You see that? You see this intensity? It's going so fast that they don't notice the weird cloud thing. And of course, we are going to call it the titular trope known as the art of distraction. Nobody will learn the truth. We'll put on salsa.wma. We have to overload their senses. Now, you might be wondering why there's a wall right here, and the answer to that question is... what's up with this strange panicular structure right here? Yeah, look at it. The textures are completely stretched out. And as an extra layer of security, we're just gonna get an Arabian warrior. Two of them, as a matter of fact. There's nothing on the other side of this wall, I promise. Oh, looks like somebody vomited. Well, that's just unfortunate. Somebody else puked. Look, we have angry nightmare elms. You really don't want to see what's over here. Just keep hearing the vomiting of victims. It's just so dark. We have to illuminate this place. There we go. I can just switch back to daytime anytime. I just can't get over that. Now just ignore the chain fence around the perimeter. This is for your protection. This is a place for sitting. We are not hiding things from the public. It's just that to some degree, the Atlanta is just spreading a little out and it's killing all of the plant life. But you can get some beanie bag hats. Here you go. No, I think it's positioned wrong. Is it? No, it's not. It's not. I could see it in its eyes. It wants to be freed. It wants liberation. But we cannot give it to them. We'll just have to like add a little extra like visual storytelling here. So it looks like we're hydrofracking. Yeah, that's why all these trees are fucked. It's not because of this thing. We're gonna replace this guy right over here with a shark attack. Yeah, believe it or not, there are actually sharks in the area. I highly recommend you go find a safe place, which is anywhere but here. They're attracted to the dead trees. And by the way, There's multiple sharks in the area, not just one. There are several, and they are very hungry. They're carnivores. But what happens if there are plant people who come to this park? I really did not consider that. Yeah, there's just a lot of hydrofracking around here as well. Like, a lot more than what we had initially realized. So much. Also, we should probably try to cover up all the hydrofracking, because we'll get complaints. Anyways, here's a circus. If anyone's interested in the circus. We have to make sure that the park patrons are gradually moved away from this site. I think we're gonna need another coaster. This is just a regular theme park, and we have nothing to hide. Gonna make this one red, white, and blue. It's fine. I'm American. I can make fun of my own country. I swear I've made that joke before. You remember the whole like president's secret tunnel, right? The ride starts off with you like getting a glimpse into the future of pollution or whatever, and then it finally happens. You make the slow but very painful ascent. And you know what? Let's emulate some of the fracking. Yeah, you just go right down into the ground. I promise I am not repeating history. So now what we want to do is we really want you to go super fast, like at a breakneck speed when you are going through here. And it's going to be super risky too, but the government has always been known for taking risks, so we really want to give you the full immersive experience here. You can't place a track piece there. Yeah, thanks for letting me know. Like, honestly, we were really cutting it close there. Okay, we could have it go directly through the machines. We could have you weave through them. Wait, we can do a barrel roll. Why aren't we doing barrel rolls? There we go. It's so beautiful. Okay, yeah, we are really cutting it close. Like, we are almost, like, on the verge of being compromised. But, you know, it's fine, though. They'll just think, like, the clown is the mascot for hydrofracking. And to crescendo the ride, you're going right back underground. You've seen too much. And in fact, maybe we should just, like, you know, have a section of the park where if you go on this ride, you can never, like, truly leave this area. You're just trapped here. It's honestly for the best in case people try to tell their loved ones. We have, like, a bunch of, you know, the truth about these are actually radio towers that disrupt frequencies, so nobody can, like, call anybody about what they just saw. First things first, we gotta test it. So the ride begins, you look over here to the right at all of these hydro-fracking doohickeys, and then the first plunge, you go straight underground to get the same feelings that a fracking needle would have. And then you ascend right back up, you get another look at the view. To just ignore that, what's that over there? You ponder to yourself, and the answer is probably just part of the ride. It's probably the official merchandise clown for hydrofracking. Oh, not the barrel rolls, the barrel rolls. We gotta get you as concussed as we can. Uh-oh, you saw too much. You saw way too much. Now we gotta take you somewhere. Unfortunately, you have seen far too much. This will... Darn it. This will now be your new permanent place of residency. We are sorry for the inconvenience. We hope you enjoy your stay. This is just your new life now. The moment you go on this roller coaster, you just can never leave. I heard a duck. We have to conceal this from the public. And also, when you go on the coaster, you are going to witness all of these human rights violations. So that is also grounds for your containment as well. So we're using a cover-up story to cover up something even more dangerous. At the very least, everyone is going to get some, like, basic human needs, like an ATM, in case they need to take out money from the bank. Like, we're not heartless. You still have access to your finances. Of course, you are also free to have as much coffee as you want, complimentary. We grow our own beans. We can't forget the other basic human necessity, the toilet. information booth. And while people are giving out information, you may or may not be hearing cries from the first aid facility. You're going to be hearing a lot of crying after you get trapped here. Get some chain-linked fences. Because what we want is we want to make sure that everybody goes through this entrance first so that they're aware of their situation. We need to focus on what matters the absolute most, the greater good, and burgers. We can't forget burgers. We're going to need to give them some recreational activities. I know that for a fact. We'll give them a bazaar so that they have like a place to trade assorted goods. Next up, we need the residential quarters. I'm not really sure how many people will be able to necessarily fit into these houses. It's going to be very close and cramped. I don't exactly know how to make roofs, so I'm just going to like put them directly in the interiors. So it's going to be a tight squeeze, but you'll get used to it. You know what? Forget about ceilings like or roofs. It's just open concept. It's more efficient that way. Helps to keep the oxygen in people's lungs because, you know, when you're inside, like you will suffocate from oxygen deprivation. The people who get to live on the corners actually get to look out at the well, whatever the heck this is. And there it is, our residential quarters, your forever home. And also to make sure that everybody is on their best behavior, we are going to bring in our best Arabian warriors. Also, just ignore these weird alien trees. I don't know how they got here. You know what would be even more screwed up? If we turned that weird, like, clown parasite into a god, and we basically turned this whole place into a cult. Are there any clown statues? I have a better idea. We just put Satan there. He's just here to keep you in check, to make sure you're on your best behavior. I don't think that's centered. And just to give people some leniency, we're going to have like an extra path right here and a sort of visual indicator to warn people that you probably shouldn't be going this direction. People are going to think this is about hydrofracking, but it's just about like an eldritch clown. I think we should put a concert hall right here as a stark reminder of what could have been. You chose to go on the roller coaster. Instead, you should have just went to the concert. This is your fault, not mine. This is a really f***ed up place. Hydrofractopia is the official name of this coaster. We'll do a little bit of foreshadowing. Enter at your own peril. There we go. I'll even save it. It's permanently on my hard drive. I think we're just gonna put like a bunch of shops here, but it's only going to be for fries and no other food items. Like if you want any other food, you're gonna have to go somewhere else, preferably as far from here as possible. But you chose to come here. You chose to go on this. Oh no, people are already going in. You know what? How about some gold nugget candy? Just some gold nugget candy, but mostly fries. Okay, fine. A hot dog stand. We can have one of these. And you know what? Cutlasses. Cutlasses. Get your cutlasses here. You're gonna need it. It looks like we have our first person coming here. Yep, they just walked through the gate. She's just in total shock. She doesn't know what to think, what to feel. She's just processing that her life has completely changed. She's trying to find the exit, but you don't understand. There is no more exit. You have nowhere else to go. This is bad. This is like morally unacceptable. Now we have even more people coming in, going through the exact same situation. I think somebody puked from just sheer panic. There is no music playing right now. Look at them all dancing. I got an award, safest park and best reliability. I think the next step is a free fall. Wait a minute. We can't let anybody see this part of the park either, so we're gonna have to make a hard pivot to the right, and then we can just build a pathway directly over to it. Remember, this is a theme park. We gotta keep up the illusion of one. Hey, do you want to just add a generic building here? Yeah, we could have it face opposite. This is supposed to be the rich people district for any rich people who get trapped, even though they're not necessarily like, you know, part of the thing. I think we could actually do like some creativity stuff right over here. We could just set up some stairs. But remember, they're still trapped. And before anybody's hopes can get up, we have to add more holes. We have to install more craters. I just really don't want to add any more, like, walls. So, if you got the season pass, you will be given the privilege of going to the aristocratic quarter. I can already hear the yays of children. They're very excited. But if you want to, like, access it and stuff, you're gonna have to, like, traverse down this. Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about that. I did not mean for that to happen. I don't think there's any realistic way we could get people over here. We're gonna have to. Oh no, wait. We can do this. We can only do like a singular. Yeah, you know what? This is where the sacrifices happen. To tell you the truth, this is where they happen. Don't worry about it. We could set this to be located near the bazaar. Something tells me that the path down is going to be very convoluted and elaborate. And you know what? Just to simplify things, I think we're gonna demolish like 2 of the houses. This is definitely not symbolism. And there we go. We have a route over to the rich district. And unfortunately, 2 of the houses, or 1 of the houses, won't be available. One is for display, but the rest are for living quarters. And just to make sure that the masses have no clue what's going on, we're going to make mountains. We'll just have to do that. How tall can we make these mountains? Yeah, we just have people trapped here. We're gonna like make these mountains even taller. Millions of dollars lost because of this. Oh my god. we need to make the mountains sharper. Just to really make sure nobody finds out what's going on. Let's build a swimming pool. Let's build it near the mountains. We'll make it a big pool. We'll make it a tall pool. Make it a wide pool. Just ignore this random like chunk of pavement right here. It's not anything you need to worry about. Best toilets! Give it up for best toilets! We need to make things as lavish as possible so that nobody suspects. We just have a massive pool. 2 massive pools that are not connected in any way, shape, or form. Now, a lot of people might be concerned about where all the taxpayer money is going, and I feel like a lot of people are gonna suspect the pool. So we're probably gonna have to cover up the pool next. There's so much to contain. But if you find the pool, feel free to use it. Also, if you follow the rich people road, which is right here, you get access to the second pool. However, you have to earn it. Do you want to know how you earn it? If you take the secret gold path that only rich people can see, that is the only means in which you can go to pool number 2. But more importantly, another stipulation is in place. There's only 1 changing room. Only the best of the best are allowed here. Also, the admission price is going to be... I was going to make it $1,000, but I have to like manually click on these arrows in order for it to work. So we'll just make it $3 because I don't have patience. It's more valuable because it's like $2 higher. Now, what's the next step in our beautiful... Now, I think a lot of taxpayers are gonna be left distraught when they learn about these 2 giant swimming pools. Maybe the mountain. So now we have to do another set of covering up. So that just means even more mountains. We need more mountains. I don't even know where this is going. Is anyone even going to be able to get over there? Well, you know, if they're okay with like unstable pathways, then absolutely. We just have like the giant monolith emerging from the ground. We gotta make it a different color. It's just a tower of straight tarmac. It was here for billions of years, and we just decided, hey, let's terraform a park around this. I really don't think we can salvage this. I think I'd like to build another roller coaster. Yes, a river rapids. We're just going to paint it all red this time because of all the blood, sweat, and tears that I've put in this. There's just no cohesion to this. No, wait, there is cohesion. We just have to make it ascend. We can make it truly ascend into the air. All we need to do is just have it loop around. And we could truly transcend our human form. All right, what is this for? Why are you not allowing me to go further beyond the limitations of what is allowed in this universe? You know what? This sucks. I'm just gonna build a coaster. And we are going to make it ascendeth past the mountains. Honestly, I think a classic wooden coaster will be just fine. We'll start off with a place where you can get your pictures. That's like before, and then when you're like actually done with the ride, where you get to see what it's like after, because you're never going to be the same. We are going to go past the mountains. I have no intention of hiding anything anymore. For only the truest and bravest of people could dare challenge the mountains. We'll just have like a singular loop-de-loop. Wow, that does not look very stable. Well, we'll add in a second one. I think we've really lost the plot, viewer. And now we make a hard pivot directly into the mountain itself. You are going to merge with it. You will become one with the earth. We're gonna make it seem like you're gonna like fall directly into the pool. Do like a water splash like that. You'll just get like completely soaked. And now you are directly inside of the mountain. You are going to rise. You're going to rise above the ashes. And to top it all off at the crescendo, you're going right over here to the monolith. You are going to meet with it. You're going to touch it. You're going to embrace it. You're going to become a part of it. By the time it actually does happen, though, you're gonna make a hard pivot. Wait, what's this? Oh, we could do a spiral. We're gonna give the people who go on the free fall a bit of a jump scare. We gotta top it off by going underground again. I love going underground. When in doubt, just the abyss awaits. This is my masterpiece. I will refer to it as the immeasurable horrors merge into the mountain. So it begins with the last pictures you'll ever take, for you will be forever changed. I'm just gonna be honest with you, it doesn't really seem like it matters what you do at the park. You're screwed no matter what. And then you take the holy plunge. And then your neck snaps at least twice, and then you go into a loop-de-loop. Oh, but don't worry, we've got another one. We really gotta keep you on your toes here. Yeah, so you just slow down for a little bit, and then you once again make the ascent. I should have just used the Werner Herzog voice the entire time. I'm gonna start now. As you ascend further into the sky, you contemplate to yourself, why did I elect to take this trip? Why did I go on this journey? What exactly are they trying to hide? We may not receive the answers, but I do know one thing's for certain. I made a mistake. Glad to see somebody recognizes it. Anyways, we're going right back down. Right back down. Oh yeah, we get a little bit of squigglies. You really just get like the bubbles out of your back. And now it is time to go into the mountains. We are now converging within. All of the sediment. What is that? In the distance. It is big. It is tall, it is monstrous. Over to the left is where the prisoners reside, and the reason for their imprisonment. I can't really see it though because of the guardrail, as is part of the design, of course. We use subtle tricks to like make sure people don't see what we don't want them to see. And now we copy RT game. We have a little bit of blender action. Oh wow, there goes my neck. There's the free fall. Up, back into the void. And we were just abruptly back at the station. Oh, what a perfect ride. This is also going on my hard drive. Wooden design, and that's a lot of numbers. This is such a beautiful coaster. I don't think I could top it, to tell you the truth. And since you've become changed, so too is the exit grounds. Also, don't forget to buy your novelty t-shirt as well, to let everyone know that you rode the coaster. I say we make it a little more suspenseful. We really just want to hammer home the fact that like this is going to be a life-changing experience. We have to make this environment look menacing. Oh no, someone lost their balloon. Can we actually pop it though? I want to see if we could actually pop it. Oh, we can! Oh my gosh, everyone is so sick. I want to just add an attacking humanoid robot animatronic. I think we're done. Do you want to just unleash the Atlanta? I say just the heck with it. We tried to contain this for so many years, but look at it. It's already leaking. It's just a matter of when now. Okay, buddy. Let her rip. It is infesting everything. Oh wow, it did not even hesitate at all. That's just wild. This is the apocalypse. No more theme parks. We can't do anything about this. Oh no, it's gonna get to the monolith. No, don't. Oh, I got to the monolith. No, it's all in ruins. The land is in all ruins. There's nothing left. No more lush green grass. No more happiness. Not that there was ever any happiness to begin with, but oh, the humanity. And like that, humanity finally understood the horrible cold truth that we are just cattle to Atlanta.